Hi. I'm going to be taking a look at conflict management as a wicked problem. It was once said that man must evolve for all human conflict, a method which rejects revenge, aggression, and retaliation. The foundation of such a method is love. That was said by a man named Martin Luther King Jr. We all deal with conflict in our everyday lives, and it's not so much a problem that conflict exists. The problem is the way in which we choose to deal with that conflict. Conflict management is a wicked problem because no two conflicts are ever going to be the same. For every solution that you have to deal with one type of engagement that you have, you can find another situation in which that solution is totally invalid. And that can be seen by something as simple as myself being in a disagreement with two other people. Even if I disagree with both of them about the same thing, who they are as people is going to heavily influence the way in which I address that disagreement with them. And I believe that the skills that we have for conflict management are very close to home with the way in which we have created language. We created language as a means to express ourselves, to express our ideas, the things that we want to see happen so that we can grow and progress further than where we were before. And to me, that's very personal because I have goals. And oftentimes there are people standing in the way of me and achieving those goals. So if I can learn how to engage with and de-escalate conflicts in a way that gets me closer to those goals, then I will be more successful than I was before I started looking into why conflict management is a wicked problem and what I can help do to solve it. So I believe after some research that conflict management is a skill. And just like any other skill, it can be acquired through proper training and proper focus. The thing that we are training here for conflict management is how to invoke sound reasoning and the ability to argue well. And learning how to manage those things across the board in my life in all areas is going to be difficult because sound reasoning and proper focus look different in every lens that we can see conflict management through. Every scenario has a different reason for why it is what it is, and those reasons aren't always easy to see. And I believe that this is relative to sustainability because conflict management is something that we don't just deal with as individuals. We deal with it on a global level, especially when it comes to things like resource consumption. So we have wars going on all over the world that are dedicated to the protection or the acquisition of resources. And if as people, as individuals, we can learn how to engage with each other in a way that's more productive, then we can ultimately help on a bigger scale decrease and eliminate some of these issues that we see with the war on resources, which is really the only thing that's standing in between people and this idea of world peace. Because if world peace is a tangible concept, then it's really only achievable by everybody getting on the same page. And the only way to do that is to bring a close to all these conflicts that we have. So the goal here is to learn how to engage with each other in a better way, in a more productive way. And I gotta say, that really excites me. Thanks for listening.